Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you've been watching all the way through, welcome, thank you for staying. So my first real video, very nervous, is going to be about journals. So I have a bunch of journals that I kind of use, and I've just had my new one for next year arrive, so I just thought I'd talk about some of those for how I record them, what I use them for, and because we seem to have a lot of them. So this one is my working journal, and I've selected it because I like the charms on it. So this one to me is steering me in the right path, and this beautiful anchor here is what I call for grounding, okay? And this one is what, I don't know, what do you people call this? So it's like this is my working book of notes. So I'm not going to go through what's actually inside here, but I think it's an absolutely beautiful journal. It's not real leather. It's like a vegan. Okay, and let me just do this. So it's spiral bound, so I can take pages out and put new pages in. It came with this paper, which is lovely and thick, kind of brown note paper. And I just use a biro in here for writing. And yes, that's just my kind of working field notes type of book. And I've got two pens in there. So I've got one, which I've got in there, and obviously you can replace the paper. And this one here, this was really inexpensive, okay? So this was Amazon, but I love it. I love this whole like charm tag thing that goes on. So that's my kind of field notes for when I want to note something down. It's there. Would any video be complete without the traveler's notebook? Oh, I love these. So I've got loads of books in mine, and I use this as my kind of diary. So I have different things in here. Okay, so I have a business one where I put all my ideas in and work out what I'm doing there. So I've got lots of pockets to add stuff into. We're out of focus. Then I have like kind of development circles that I go to. And then there's this Planner Perfect method. So Jenny from Planner Perfect talks about journaling and scripting. So I'm trying that out. So this is what this is. This is me attempting to journal and script my life in these books here. And you just kind of, there's no pages. So I just write them in myself. So I've decided how I want my pages. And there you go, there's an example. So pre-decorated for Wednesday. So I just use stickers, I write the dates in, and I decided that I will use a whole page on a Wednesday, part pages Thursdays, Fridays, Mondays and Tuesdays, and then Saturdays and Sundays get a whole page each too. That's how I use this one. That's more my day-to-day reflective ideas and things. Then Jessica Starr from Jessica Starr, the Story Witch on YouTube. She has an amazing bunch of journals that she uses and planners, and I got this idea from her. So if I just take that away. So this book has just the most fantastic information in it. So it's designed by females, and it's got the full moons and the new moons in it, the astrological correspondences, astrological overviews. You know, we've got the symbols of the star signs. I mean, I found it to be really, really helpful. So this has been my book this year, and they've got some fantastic stuff in there. And throughout the year as you go through, there are bits of information on all sorts of things, okay? Love that piece of artwork. So I use this for my daily tarot challenges. There you go, some more amazing bits of information in here. And my tarot challenges, so I write down my questions, and this is where I do my daily pull, basically goes into this book. And I just love being able to track the moon phases. So there's the next full moon there, okay? It's just really easy to use, and it even tells you what sign the moon is in. So you've got the signs for the moon. That is brilliant, so I do thank Jessica Starr for putting me onto that one. The Busy Days Planner, I've had this for a while, 2019 in fact, and I never used it. So I have since turned this into, thanks to Dawn Michelle at Boho Tarot and Boho Bloom, I've turned it into my kind of tarot journal. So in here, so I've turned it completely in. So I do a full moon spread and a new moon spread on the dividers. I plan out how I'm going to use the tarot journal, what my decks are going to be, you know, things like the card of the month from my calendar spread that I've done. So let me get to September. I track my cards, so my cards get tracked in here as well. I have pull-out pages because obviously it's discbound, so you can move things around. So I could do that too. I do Self-Care Sunday spread, also inspired by Dawn Michelle. So there we have, I do a week ahead spread, and then I do my cards that come from the various oracle decks that I'm using. So that's that one. And then October, I started to plan in October too. Yeah, so I'm just getting ready for October. And it's just basically, I just stick things in, stickers, bits of old cards, birthday cards, cutting out words and stuff. So that's how I use that one. I will do a more in-depth version of how I journal, by the way. And then this, today's amazing delivery. Actually, let's give you a good flip through on this one. Take that out of the way. So here it is. I found this one myself, I'm so pleased, and I recommended it to Jessica, and I believe she might be having one sent to her as we speak. So there's my claim. Right, is that a bit better? So it comes with a very nice little I don't know, compliment slip, which I guess you can use as a bookmark. Some information about the other products they do. I have to say this Celtic Moon diary is looking rather inspiring, and I might have to acquire that for 2022, because at the end of the day it's only so many diaries you can use, right? So here it is, the Moon Diary 2021. That's what this is all about. So it's spiral bound. I like that because then you can fold the pages back on each other. Right, so I haven't seen in this, so it's gorgeous. Okay, so it looks like we've got the moon phases in here. And lots of information. That's really useful. Oh, these are so pretty. Look at the images. Look at the images there. Colours aren't very good. Is that better? But they are gorgeous. I can see me taking these out and using them in other things after I finish with this diary. Oh, that's beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it. Properties of the signs. The elements. So I have had a quick glimpse at some of this stuff online through the pictures that were available. So that tells us about all the elements, so that's fantastic. It's always good to have reminders around you. The equinox and the solstices, and we've got the Northern Hemisphere. So I believe this is made for UK. Okay, so the moon phases are UK based. And here we go, what have we got? So black feathers, and there we are into the diary. So that's plenty of space to do what I need to do. Sorry about the camera, it just doesn't want to focus. Yeah. Love it. Okay, so we have pages of information. Interesting moony facts, love it. Oh, look at that, little ritual. So some people follow the moons for their phases and for their cycles and for their energy, and that's something that the reason why I bought this, that's my intention to have a look at and to start doing. And also I'm really interested in the names of the moons, because I didn't realise until very recently that they have these names, and I'm kind of curious as to why and what they stand for. And many of this goes back to kind of pagan, old England types of harvest situations, and I am ad-libbing here, so I am aware I'm not being completely perfect with what I'm saying. So yeah, as I learn, like I said in my intro video, it'll be interesting to see what comes up. And oh look, so you've got places to put your kind of wishes for your moons and notes. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So this is how it goes, feathers and their meanings, correspondences. I think we all love finding a feather, don't we? And we all get that kind of goosebumpy chill where we're like, oh, that must be from. So let's see what's in the back. October. That's a beautiful picture. Blood moon in October. These images are really, really pretty. So I do recommend that if you haven't, definitely have a look at this. Look at that, Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas. So I've just flipped to the end because it's pretty much the same as you go through, except for the information varies as we go in and out. So October, so it's coming out in October, the Celtic Moon. I'll definitely have to pop onto their website and have a look. The website, by the way, is www.theflickeringcauldron.com. Okay. And, oh, we've got an Egyptian moon diary. Fascinating. That'll be something worth looking into. Oh, so many diaries for the years to come. Perfect. I have to say, I am one very, very happy lady. I'm so pleased that I ordered it. So what do we have here? Welcome to the Flickering Moon Cauldron. Due to the massive success of our 2020 Moon Diary, we thought we would be cheeky and try it again for 2021. Inside your diary is 264 pages, 42 more pages than last year's. Comprehensive guide to all that is moony for the full 365 days of 2021. Our book is UK based, so GMT or British Standard Time, okay? Each day you will find, so you have the moon phases, what the moon phase sign is, time it enters it, sunrise, sunset times, moon rise, moon set times, I'm aware you can read, I'm sorry, void of course moon times, what planet the moon is in, time it enters, retrograde, direct planets and times, lunar eclipses, full time, solstice times, bank holidays, plus so much more. So we've got dignities, sabbats, equinoxes, moon-related stories and facts. And as we've seen, this book is absolutely jam-packed. I mean, maybe I'll do a complete flip through on this one on its own without the preamble of what I use at the start. But yeah, go check it out. It's beautiful. Thanks for listening.